Hi, um, my name is Sophie. I'm wanting to make a video. I wanted to make a video of like a fish. I wanted to like make a fish program where it's like a window with this configured. So a window with a background, water, and then fish are inside. I draw the fish and they swim. I thought this would be cool. I wanted to make this program. So I'm gonna do that now. This is the goal. This is Super Mario. I was listening to this earlier. I'd have to put this into post if I were to play this. I could do that. Oh, let me start at the very beginning. Here it is, 0. So I'll have to edit that into post. So you want to make fish. I don't want to do Docker. Fish. I have a lot of things on my screen now. There we are. Okay, so we want to make fish. I'll do it in Python. I want to do it in a program. I think I need to do PyTest because PyTest lets you it lets you draw images to the screen and stuff. No, not PyTest. I meant PyGame. There we are. Oh, pip install PYGAME. No, it's already installed. I meant to do Python venv.vim. And now I can do, yes, Python pip install PyGame. And then I already have PyGame. And now I can do main. Excellent. Let's see. So I want to have images. I just copied this code from online. This can be an image. Render your game here. So I'm going to look up how to get images. Images are pygame.image.load. I just want to have code that I can copy paste. Image is equal to pygame image load. I don't need that. I'll just do an image of a fish here. How do I delete a layer? Oh, it's probably layers. I could do image, resize image. This one does not need to be big, just 100 by 100. That was good. This can move down, and this fish will be a goldfish. There we are. And this will have a little eye like this. No, wrong color. That's cute. So this will be desktop. Ooh, should I show this? I don't know if I should show that. Desktop, date, or programs, projects, fish. This will be goldfish. So, oh, we don't need to load that there. We could load it here. Goldfish image will be goldfish.png. And we just need to display it. So I've loaded the image. And we need to put it onto the screen. The screen is this draw. PYGAME.draw image. I'm just gonna Google it. PYGAME draw image. Lit. Screen.lit. Goldfish image. Oh, we're gonna have a rectangle too. I don't like that. That looks good. I can just do this inside of Python fish. Just a main. There we are, look at that. Okay, so I want it to move, and then I want it to like bounce. Okay, so a fish is gonna be pretty simple. Class fish. I think Python likes capital letters. So we're gonna say each fish has a image name. The image is gonna be the load of that. And then the rectangle is gonna be, let's just say or actually we need to have something for the screen, yeah, screen size. I like squares, 800 by 800 sounds good. I don't like running, well, I guess it makes sense. Running doesn't make sense if we're gonna like ever exit through anything other than the console. I don't know. Okay, yeah, this is fine. So screen size. We're gonna init, make that the screen size. The rectangle is gonna be the screen size over 2. That's good. So now we have the rectangle. I think Python also likes 2 spaces between these things. I don't need this. I do need that. This should probably go on top. Okay, so we have the rectangle, we have that. We'll say goldfish is equal to fish goldfish.png. And therefore, we need a way to draw it. Which will just be to put it onto the screen. I like this song. This song is pretty good. This is probably my favorite song from the game. It's gonna blip the image. This is gonna fill screen or goldfish.draw screen. We could pass that in as a reference. I don't think we need to. There we are. Perfect. I just realized it makes more sense for the position to be the middle of it. Let's say this. Oh, right, that makes sense. So instead of the rectangle, this isn't even right. That's what I meant to do. I'm surprised that works. This should be the position. And then we need to construct the rectangle. PYGAME has rectangle contain the left top width and height. So the left and top will just be whatever, PYGAME rect. Self.pause minus left top width and height. So left is equal to the position 0 minus, we should have the size. Self.image dot, what's the rectangle? I just typed it out previously. Dot get rect. And that's gonna give it, I need that's left top width and height. So I need specifically the size. I'm just gonna assume it's a property. So we'll just say rect is equal to that, and then we'll say self.size is equal to rect width rect.height. I'm assuming this will work. So that's the size. This is the position. We have the position 0, which is going to be x minus self.size over 2. Top self, I don't like that being, yeah, that just makes more sense to me. Does it really? I don't know. Self.pause 1. And then width is equal to size 0 height we're going to draw that to the screen. Okay. Argument must be rect style object. This is what I was worried about. I was worried that this is not actually how you construct things. Left top width height. How is this not what this is? Argument must be rect style object. PYGAME.rect. Is this not? No, I'm seeing online this is how we construct rectangles. Oh, do we just, I don't like this, but do we have to do this? Maybe that's like not the name of the properties? Oh, interesting. I don't like that at all. Okay, I wish that the properties were correct. Okay, so there we have our fish. We're gonna, oh, I just remembered. I meant for this to be cropped. I think there's a smart crop button. Image, auto crop, there it is. Okay, now we can, it doesn't change anything, okay. Okay, so each fish also needs a speed, which we'll just say is the screen size. Oh, that's right. it makes more sense for this to be up. So the speed is gonna, I want it to travel the width of the screen in, let's say, 10 seconds. Maybe too fast, 20 seconds. So we'll have an update function and delta time, because I like Unity. So we'll say self dot, we'll need a velocity as well. Velocity doesn't make sense if we have speed, because we can just construct that, so let's just say direction. And we'll move right initially, or left. So it's gonna move to the left. We'll randomize that later. So self, the position 0 is equal to self.speed times self.direction 0 times delta time. That shouldn't do anything. Yeah, I haven't actually connected that function to anything else. So now we're able to do some kind of update. Now, will this give us a delta time? I wonder if I can just look that up. PYGAME delta time. Ooh, it does. Okay. Interesting. I don't need this. This will give us the delta time to the previous frame. I don't know, I'm just gonna do it this way. I don't know if this is correct or not, but I'm gonna assume it is. Should have put this here. Oh, that won't work. This needs to add. Delta time is that, yeah. So this should work. Tuple object, ooh, that's interesting. Okay, that makes sense. So we'll say position will equal to plus that. That should be good. You're gone. Did you go super fast, maybe? Oh, you're very fast. What's delta time? Oh wait, I'm reading online. This should be over 1,000. Yay! So now that's good. Let's make it bounce. And then when we bounce it, I want it to randomize the position. Okay, so check for edge collisions. If that is less than 0, see, it makes more sense for us to just do like an X and Y. Since we're going to be changing that kind of a lot. Self.position X, if X is less than 0, then X is equal to 0, just so we don't get off the edge. we're gonna say self dot direction 0 should be flipped. Well, actually, no. So this should always be positive. Because if we flip it, then it could get to the situation where it's offside the screen and it just sort of jitters, like if it's too far. So if we just always make it positive, then it's never going to run into that issue. L, if X, this doesn't actually check. This doesn't check for bounds. So we should need to create that. Shoot, okay. No, let's not. Let's just do that next time. If X is greater than width, I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. Okay, so width is not anything. I meant to do screen size 0. Then X is equal to screen size 0 and direction should be ABS. No, I didn't need it. It meant to be equal sign. Just copy and paste that. Replace all X's and Y's and numbers. Oh, and at the end, we need to say self.pause is equal to xy. Uh-oh. Nope. Does not support item assignment. That makes sense. So dir x, we don't really need to do this, but this is probably better right now. There we are. And then once it gets to the edge, now we're no longer assigning to a tuple. Yay, okay. I think we can reverse it. I want to see if we can reverse a rectangle. I don't know if that's how that, no, it's probably not. Can we reverse an image on an axis? PYGAME.transform.flip image false true. Interesting. So shoot, okay. So if we want to reverse it, I guess we do have to have a comment. So do reverse X. I want to reverse the image orientation to be facing the opposite direction if we actually did change the direction. So if this is exactly the same, see, I don't want to do it this way, but I guess there's no other way. Direction is equal to this. So we'll say if direction does not equal to self.direction. Direction is equal to direction, and we'll say self.image is PYGAME. That's what I meant to say. PYGAME transform.flip. False, true. Nice. This is gonna be the same thing. That should be that. Here we have this. We actually set the direction, because if it does equal, we don't need to set it. We don't need to do that. Okay. I probably should have just made the speed faster. Yo, okay. So it flipped the wrong way. That's fine. It looks like it's dead. I don't like that. That makes me feel sad. This can just be true. I'm assuming this is what that property is. And we'll make the speed, let's say that over 2 for now. Yo, let's go. Okay, so when we hit an edge, I want to randomize. I want to do something like when we hit an edge, I want it to bounce on some. It randomizes. How do we make that? We could just do a reflection like normal. Why don't we just, the easiest way to, just for now, is we just add some kind of, a little bit of English on, we just add a little bit of English on self dot velocity. What's the velocity again? It's direction. So we'll do that plus random.random. So this might make it faster, it might make it slower, but that's okay. Oop, you don't have random. Yeah. Ooh. That makes sense. So random, that should be in pixels. Random.random is like 1. Should that be a lot lower? Well, at the very least, this should be like 0.5 minus that. I like it. I like it the other way around more. See, it's just way too fast. I could do that. Let me just type out the direction. Yeah, that should definitely be both ways. Oh, we need to normalize it. I get it now. Okay. That makes sense. Because direction just needs to be a direction. Okay. So we'll say the magnitude is self dot x squared plus y squared. And then we have to have the square root of that. So now we'll say over the magnitude. Oh, I don't like the double assignment of direction. Oh, we can just do the single assignment. Haha, I remember now. Oh, that's what I was worried about. I didn't want that to happen. Is this actually multiplying? This shouldn't be. What's this happening from? It's flipping a bunch. So it is calling that up, which makes sense. Like, of course, it's calling that a bunch. We have the direction. Self.direction equals that. And here we're flipping it. So we're saying, if you are outside of the screen, then we make it you make it the screen. This should always make it negative. Self.direction 0. So if self.direction 0 is positive, which it should be, then it'll be negative next. If it's negative, then it will stay negative. Is it really flipping? No, it's always negative. Ooh, I think I know. Okay, so maybe this is just too much. That should have been before. Just over 10 there. Maybe that's fine. No, what's happening? I don't like that as a solution anyways, so I'm glad that didn't work. So we can do something like this. If direction self dot direction. So this is -1. This column is always negative. And this column is always positive. Positive means moving right. Why can't I think of this solution? I want it to always move to the left, which is negative. Oh, wait, hold on. Interesting, I didn't fix that part. Yay, look at this. Okay, that's great. So we can now remove the print statement. I can add more fish. Let's make them all 100 by 100 and we can fix the size in post. Layer, delete layer. This is gonna be a skinny fish, like an anchovy. I don't like how it looks. Oh, that looks fine. At a distance, it looks fine. We can make this part a bit thicker and this part. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. I meant to flip this. Anchovies are like a gray. Well, most fish are gray, so I'm gonna need to add in some color somehow. I'll add an eye back later. I like having a little bit of color outside. That looks good. Image, auto crop, anchovy. Is that how you spell anchovy? I don't remember. I don't know how to spell anchovy. I'm gonna assume that's how you do it. Let's have fish. So we don't need to have them named. Yep, and now we can do 4 fish in fish, fishes, fish, fishies. 4 fish in fishies. Fishies. Yay! Let's randomize their size too. So the size is gonna be anywhere from, let's say, 80% to 120. So that's gonna be times. That's from 0 to 1. So if we make that from 0 to 0.4 plus 0.8, I think that's correct. Yeah, and now we just made like a million of them. So we'll say fish, I don't know if that works, 4x for I in range 10. Fishies, I don't like constructing lists in this way. I just like list comprehensions more, but it doesn't really matter. We also don't need to be constructing new PNGs for each one, but it hardly matters for Python. Fishies is not fishies, excuse me. Look at this. The size is not nearly as apparent though. Did I do plus or times? Rect.width. Is that not what I think it is? Import random random times 0.4 I this for I in range 10. Yeah, this is always going to be between in the range 0.4. So plus 0.8. Oops. I don't know why I had to confirm this. I already know it's true. Yeah, that's true. We already knew it was true. So I think size is just being set somewhere else. Never mind, it's not. It should be fine. They're all the exact same size. So maybe the image just isn't being set with that size in mind. That's the rectangle size. Can we scale? PYGAME scale image. Transform.scale. Okay. Self.image is equal to PYGAME.image or .transform scale by. No, is that not right? This says I can just recreate it. Scale by self.image, self.size, self.image. Is that fine? Destination surface, not the given width. Oh, that makes sense. Uh-oh. That's huge. To a new size? Is this not the size that I'm thinking it is? I'll just put an input here just so it waits. Oh, that's huge. Where am I? What is scale by? Oh, I meant to do scale. Yes. Okay, it's perfect now. I want the scale factor to be the same in each dimension. I didn't mean to add the space there. Okay. So now we have the scale factor. Wow. This can be more pronounced too. We can really try to, from 0.2, so that difference is 100%. I don't like this really tiny ones, so we'll do like 0.4. Yay. Okay, yeah, and now we can finish this off by making the speed 20. I want to randomize the direction as well. Well, let's make a normalized function. because I feel like we're going to use that a lot. We can return or a vector, yeah. We don't need to do that there, we can do that right here. Okay, nothing broke. This should still be 20. So the direction is not going to be that. It's going to be the normalize of random. So that's between 0 and 1. And yeah, so that should be randomized. Oops. I don't like how that looks, but it's okay. Yeah, we want to normalize, we want to randomize the speed as well. I don't like doing this little transformation for getting randoms. Python random float in range. Uniform, that's what I meant to do. I'm sure it's fine. The speed is going to be whatever that number is times uniform between 0.8 and 1.2. There we go. Yeah, and we need to make sure that it's always facing the correct direction as well. So we'll do this. If self.direction 0, you don't need that parentheses. If this is positive, then it should face the right. See, that's the problem, is that they could go up and down, and I want the vector to be more like, I want it to be in this area. So x, oh, that I know how to, yeah, so if y would be the full vertical length, so this is 0, this is going to be 1. No, this is -1, this is +1. That means this is 0. So if we make it instead of the full range, if we were to make that like a third of the range in the y direction, that should be fine. So the direction for the y can be that over like 4. Yay! Oh, this guy's crazy. I don't like that. How do I prevent that? I guess it's not foolproof. Which, that makes sense, because the x component could be really small. Oh, we can just do this. It doesn't fix it. Let's make sure that this is always at least No, I can't do that. No, let's just hope that it's not small. Or if we were to always make, no, that won't make sense. Yeah, this is fine. I want more fish. This is not looking colorful enough. Anchovy. Koi. Let's do koi. What's a koi fish is like long and elegant. It doesn't look, I don't like, oh, let's give it a big tail. Oh no, a beta fish. Let's do a beta fish first. A beta fish has the huge tail. Nice, I like how that looks. I meant to remove the background. This is high tolerance. That's fine. I had a beta fish that was named Garrick when I was younger. It was a pretty cool animal. This should go first. It needs to be a very pretty color. And it needs to not, the background's probably gonna be blue, but I think it's gonna be more like an aqua. No, I'm seeing in my brain. We can change the color later. I don't like how that looks. Should have chosen a higher tolerance. Move layer down. Let's just remake it. Nice. This is gonna move down. And that's a fine color. Okay, 20. Nice. I don't like that. It needs to flow more. Nice. Okay, I like how that looks. That needs to crop that. Call that beta. We need a koi fish. Koi fish. Koi fish are kind of, let me look up an image for a koi fish. Ooh, koi fish are kind of long with short tails. No, some of these have really long tails. No, it's mostly short. Okay. Well, we could put the little thing on top for it, actually. So 6, here we are. I keep forgetting to do that. What does this have? It has, no, it's more like back there. It looks more like a growth if I don't have that line on there. So let's just keep that. That's good. Koi fish is gonna be a nice orange. We already have orange. Okay, it's mostly white. Let's just do this. I don't want to erase the eye. There we go. And then we'll put little specks on there of gold. No. Orange is just such a nice color for a koi fish. So we're just gonna do like... Oh my goodness. Now we're gonna put little like... No, it's not blue. It's like a black or blue. It's gotta be like that kind of color. If this was a video game and you saw this, you'd be like, that's a rare fish. That's a really good fish. Autocrop. Koi. We're gonna need to make this fish rare. Like, there's only gonna be 2 koi fish in this entire pond. Oh, I know what we can do. Rarity is my favorite pony. We're gonna do fish map. How do we do this? We're gonna need to choose one with a certain rarity. Okay, I know what we do. So we're gonna say there's gonna be a 50% chance of doing a goldfish. No, anchovies seem like a low ranking fish. So we'll say 40% chance of that. But beta is also pretty good. A beta fish. 30, 30, 30, 10. That's it. Oh wait, beta fish can't be with other beta fish. I'm so irresponsible. Beta fish can't be with other beta fish. They'll kill it. What is this? What other fish look like this? We're gonna just oh god. Fish with big tails. I'm just Googling this. I'm Googling fish with big tails. God, it's just beta fish. I'm Googling this now. Can beta fish be with other fish? Mine does not like tetras and kills them. But he likes... I'm stressing out too much about this. I shouldn't... This is not real. These fish are not real. This is not actual fish. 0.3 is going to be anchovy. And 0.3 is going to be beta. And then 0.1 is going to be what's it called? Koi. So we're going to need to turn this in. This is a PDF. Fish map is equal to F4F in fish map. F0 plus sum. Fish, God, this is such a weird one-liner. For IDX in range blend fish map. I want to turn this into a CDF, a cumulative distribution function. This song sounds, I don't know if I'm going to sync the songs up correctly, but it sounds like a Teto song. IDX. So we want this to be a CDF without having to rewrite the code. God, it doesn't matter. Let's just rewrite the code. 3, 6, 9, 1.0. So we'll say, this is definitely a constant we want to put at the top of the file. Yeah, let's just say there's going to be 40 fish. For I image fish, we're going to say p is equal to random.random or if p is less than or equal to 4 fish in fish map. If p is less than or equal to fish 0, then the first one is less than or equal to, then we'll break after that. Fishies.append fish 1. $9.95? Pretty sure fishies exist. No, it doesn't. Wow. Instead of starting them all in the middle, that's too many fish. Instead of starting them all in the middle, let's randomize their position throughout the tank. So random.uniform. This is gonna be the middle of the tank. So the X can be anywhere starting from the middle minus. Oh, we could just, yeah, we could just do between. That's probably fine. I don't like it being exactly 0, so let's just do like 100. Just because I'm kind of worried about fast speeds, like flipping it out. This is 100. This should be a space. Hey, look at that. And this is a rare fish. These beta fish look huge. I should adjust that. No, I shouldn't. I think it's fine. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Oh, can I draw a little background? I'm gonna draw a background. Screen. PYGAME. Screen. Fill. Image. Yes, it is possible. So we'll just say background is equal to pygame.image.load. image.load background.png. And then we can do screen.fill. It's going to be screen.glit background. And then we'll just draw that really quick. And we'll just say 800 by 800. And we'll make this like a nice blue, or I need to contrast it with what I just did previously. So we're gonna draw some nice coral. Video pause. You guys keep watching. Oh, let's just fill it. Nice. Oh, this looks good. This actually looks really good. Okay, background. Ooh, excuse me. I meant to do that. Background. Background. Get wrecked. Yo. Okay, this is perfect. Oh, I don't want them to be outside the water though. Okay, we'll make it. Last thing. We're gonna make the ceiling for this is very simple. If y is less than 100 equals 100. Perfect. Oh wait, I need to adjust the other function. The y is gonna be between 120, 150. You got Jones? Yay, let's go. Okay, yeah, that's everything. I'll make more of this program. This program is a fun program. How much resources does it consume? Should I show this? Let me show it off screen. HTOP. Main.py is doing 82% of the CPU. Okay, it's the most by far. Can we make this not 60 frames a second and instead 20 frames a second? I don't like that. 30 frames per second. That looks nice. It's half as much, so it doubles my CPU. Okay, yeah, that's everything. I'll make more of this program. This is fun. I can also make the image. I shouldn't mess with making the image smaller. I'll just sit with this for now. Yay. Okay. Bye bye.